everybody, Mr. JK here, and welcome to a new Shaman King video. The Psycho Rangers are back, ladies and gentlemen. The Psycho Rangers, the return of the Power Rangers CRASHOUTS. So yeah, as always, link to the video will be down in the description by this video again was made by Shaman King 100, so give them a check out. The link to the video will be down in the description. You can check out the link, go to the video, and you can also use that to go to his channel. Lots of yada yada yada. Anyways, so I gotta let you guys in on something. There was a video planned to come out on Sunday. It was all prepped to go and ready to be done. This video was a Fat Files video, and it was on the Coca-Cola thing. So my audio was absolute crap. Like, you could barely hear me. Like you, and you can probably hear me clear as day now. Because like when I talk like normal, you can still kind of like hear me how I'm talking right now. So that you can still like pick up what I'm saying to you guys. Hopefully it's not like cutting in and out as I'm talking. But like, yeah, my point is the audio absolutely sucked. The video is made. The problem is the audio, my audio sucks specifically. So you can barely hear what I'm saying. Basically, I can't give you guys that video. The audio sucks. So I'll leave you guys a choice. If you want to, I'll redo the video and put it out at a later date, this upcoming Sunday, because my schedule got flipped around, so I gotta go in on Thursday. Normally I'm off on Thursdays, but now I gotta go into work. So yeah, it's most definitely coming out on Sunday. But yeah, just as a bit of a heads up, it was supposed to be a Fat Files video on Coca-Cola that got released. I had our reaction plan and everything. I did the reaction. It was ready to go. Audio sucked. I'm so sorry. So yeah, like I said before, if you still want me to do that video, let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, let's get to this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna I don't know if I told you guys this already, but when it comes to like certain videos that's like not battle electrician videos and stuff like that, I'm just gonna give you my raw reactions, nothing else. Because like editing is a pain in the ass and it's very hard to do. So I apologize for that. But until then, until I like get comfortable with editing to the point where I'm like, okay, I could do other videos too. Like this one, you're probably gonna see like probably a few edits here and there, maybe not, who knows. Anyways, let's get into this video. I'm done stalling, and let's go in 3, 2, 1.
So we start this episode off of a kids TV show with a good old-fashioned black market trait with the most
oh my god, what the fuck was that?
beat Jawa I have ever seen. And if any episode of Breaking Bad has told me, these situations never go
what the fuck is that scream, bro?
good. Ismin gets two tapped with a minion doing this is Deviat, who works for Drakina, as Mantacy's.
Oh, fun fact, I don't know if anybody knew this, but you know how Bryan Cranston played Zordon in that live action movie? He actually played a character in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show at some point. I forgot which character, but he did. So I find it ironic that he's using Bryan Cranston too, when like he's actually been in Power Rangers twice. Or been associated with Power Rangers twice.
These limited editions over to her as they contain the Psycho Rangers and brought the Psycho Rangers.
Oh, they're back. They're back. But I'm sorry, I gotta do something real quick.
Back for a second.
Oh, they're back. They're back. They're back.
Time. She had to have been watching from afar on how many beats she gave to the Space Rangers, hoping that they could do the same to her Lost Galaxy ones. No. And boy, I gotta say, the Psycho Rangers were looking like they were straight out of a horror movie. I could hear the doo 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 doo. But Shouty must have seen the resume because she knew that these boys had that dog in them. Because as soon as Blue stepped out of line, she shot the sniznit out this man. Nah, she definitely was not about to be in a scenario where these guys try to save and bring back the Power Rangers just to fight them all over again. And hey, it's villain on villain crime, so I ain't mad at it. It's just part of the game, big fella. But after that altercation, she sends a Psycho Ranger.
That's funny. Now I look at Beck, but oh my god. Interesting pause position I found myself in. But anyways, it's funny. If we actually look at the designs a little bit, now that I've been down this like Kamen Rider rabbit hole, and I saw Kamen Rider Kiva's design. They look a lot like Kamen Rider Kiva a little bit.
Rangers to abduct their respective ranger colors. But as we get into this next big, I feel like I do gotta point something out. I mean, in retrospect, I didn't notice it as a kid, but now as an adult, it's kind of funny now that you see it. But I'll let you be the judge and you comment down below if I'm bugging. Because you see, every other ranger abduction goes as planned. You know, the blue ranger getting beat up by the blue psycho, the pink ranger getting slapped around by pink psycho. But when we cut over to a scene that would upset Dr. Umar,
I beg your pardon?
You start to realize the Power Rangers.
What the fuck is that thing?
Lost Galaxy don't have a black colored
Oh yeah.
outfit ranger. So as an alternative path, Black Psycho just goes ahead and steals the Black Ranger. Like, my boy, you ain't slick. Nah, man, I heard that meaning was like black enough. I'm just saying, I know boy wasn't technically invented to the comics, but Black, you could have hit up your green brother. Instead of perpetuating stereotypes, my man, do better. But that funny observation aside, Psycho Red definitely had the most fun with the Red Ranger.
Oh my God, what did he do?
As Leo was in the middle of a forest, away from civilization, training his butt off, and out of nowhere, a random kid appears crying, and Leo, being a good guy he is, walks over to the kid questioning, "Hey, are you good?" Oh, and nah, this creepy kid just hits him with a,
"I'm okay, but you're not."
"What?" My boy, I am letting you know, if I am ever in the woods and a kid just appears,
what in the horror movie is this? Like, I'm sorry, come again? What the fuck?
out of anywhere and says this to me, I am punting that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, Sam, I'm like, fuck off, I'm going.
Across the
nah, that's all levels of nope.
My man Leo was too slow and he ended up getting judo flipped by this kid. Man was befuddled. He had to know the workout routine. What was his game? Oh, no, kid got up, started hulking out, and I was getting scared. But this kid reveals that he was actually Psycho Red the whole time. And boy, Psycho might have been locked up for some years, but he hasn't skipped a beat. He started putting the beats on my man Leo. I thought he was about to get Leo too until my man hit the morph on him. So, you know, young Shaman was like, yeah, things are about to get serious. Oh, Leo was trying to put it into this quick. He was about to whip the sword out on food. That was until Psycho Red put his dirty ass to boot, denying him from trying this shit. And
bro said, denied?
Boy, it was just looking scary from here. Nah, he was over here piecing up and ragdolling my man. And I hope
oh, dude, fuck, I felt that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, as a person that's had that happen to them a few times throughout his life, ooh, bro. Fuck, dude, I felt that one.
My man got the same back insurance as Spider-Man, because I know that.
I was just thinking that, too. And, like, not only that, it's like I had something similar to this happen to me. Back when we were staying over on another street, and my auntie's house. I was at my auntie's house in her backyard. I forgot what I was doing back there, but I somehow threw my back out and pulled my back muscle so badly it literally hurt to try and stand up straight. I was basically doing this.
I got hurt.
Going like, yeah, this.
My back.
Oh, but I know Psycho Red had to be on casting couch because he wasn't done with that back punishment just yet, as he done throw my man into the tree again.
Bro, stop. Just stop, man.
Really trying to give my man a hunchback. And if I wasn't scared enough watching Leo just getting tossed around by Psycho
no, his spine alignment's gotta be fucked right now.
Red, it just gets even crazier. As Leo just straight up asked the man, what's the beef? I don't even know you, bruh. And Psycho Red, nasty, creepy ass, unpromptedly.
What the fuck did he say?
He does this.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Yo. Dude, Power Rangers was a whole different breed back then. What the shit? This is man full of some fucking exorcist shit.
I'm Psycho Red. Oh, you nasty ass bastard!
Like, my man just said, the psychoness has been dialed up to 11. Like, my man just sounded like Chucky while doing that.
You nasty bitch. Why'd you turn your head 360 degrees like that? Nah, they was really trying to sell the horror movie vibes in this episode.
Yeah, clearly. It's like, okay, so how do we bring these guys back and make them even more of a menace? I got an idea. Let's use some horror movie gimmicks.
But anyways, before Psycho Red could finish off our boy Leo, he gets blasted on by a man in a coat, who is no other than Antros.
Heck yeah!
Oh yeah, it's the king of Aura himself. Speaking of Aura, that's today's video sponsor. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so as always, I'm not gonna skip the ads, but if you want to, you can. But I'm gonna do it, not gonna skip it to help support your boy.
The horror theme of this episode really reminds me how scary the digital age is.
Yeah.
Data breaches are happening everywhere. Shoot, even banks aren't even safe. And sometimes you don't even know if your info was leaked in those breaches until it's too late. But that's where Aura steps in. Their identity theft and fraud protection keeps you safe from data breaches and alerts you fast. Plus, their opt-out feature found 20 plus shady data broker sites with my info. Yeah, crazy, right? I would have never known that without Aura. Even better, they put a stop to it. Luckily, with them having a 24-hour support team, I was able to ask questions and get the help that I needed when situations arise. If that wasn't enough, I canceled my own VPN subscription since Aura has their own, and a password manager. So why just get some regular schmegular VPN when I can use Aura and get a VPN plus a whole bunch of protections, all in one, all for an affordable price. So why not try it? Go to aura.com/ShamanKing100 for a free 2-week trial. That will give Aura enough time to see if you have any data breaches and give you enough time to know that you made a good decision by picking Aura. Big thank you to the people at Aura for keeping us safe and helping us get this video out. Now let's get back into it. So those two head back up to the ship to meet up with Magnum Defender, them three being the only Rangers that have not been abducted that are active at this moment. And they devise a plan to save the Lost Galaxy Rangers. It's seeing this scene, it makes me want to bring up my point from earlier. Even though Magnum Defender is a 6th Ranger.
Oh, you absolute legend putting a Balkan Skulls theme in there.
And they can have their own interesting classifications. He's still technically a Black Ranger. So I'm just saying, Black Psycho, you had options.
Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
But these three members decide to tackle the problem head on, with the 2 Red Rangers leading the Psycho Rangers out in the open so they can separate them and squabble. And I gotta say, my 2 boys was kind of putting in work a bit, but this gave them ample time for Magnum Defender to come in with his shotty and started airing out the place. So with the Lost Galaxy Rangers free, it was time for the showdown. But you know, on this channel, we ain't about fair fights.
Yeah.
We about jumping and the rest of the Rangers in space.
Hi, sorry, Editor JK here, and as you're gonna see, I'm frozen right here. That's because my sister came into the room, so we had to talk about something. So we're gonna be skipping up ahead. Sorry about all the skipping. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had a thing to do. So
came in the nick of time to put the beats on these boys. Nah, they done waited a whole season for this get back moment. I know them as
I gotta like, yeah, they probably ready to take these motherfuckers to the ass whooping train, man. After what they pulled last season,
had to be keeping them up at night. They was ready for it,
yeah,
and bro,
they gotta be ready for that get back. Holy shit! I hope they don't get throttled, but goddamn.
I gotta say, this had to be one of the cleanest Power Ranger lineups in the series. They done had the Space Rangers on the left, the Lost Galaxy on the right, and Magnum Defender up in the middle. It was straight fire. They know they was cooking with this pole. Oh, and with that, the Psycho Rangers came out swinging, and I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, interesting fun fact. I don't know if Shaman's gonna be looking at this video, but if you do, I got a cool little fun fact I just discovered not too long ago. So the creator of Kamen Rider, Satoshi Ishinomori, I think that's his name. Well, I know his last name is Ishinomori. Who created Kamen Rider, also created Super Sentai. I don't know if anybody knew that, but yeah. But that's not even a better fun fact. The funnier fun fact was that Super Sentai was originally gonna be just another Kamen Rider series that he was working on. That's how Super Sentai came about. Was that he was working on another series where there was going to be a squad team of Kamen Riders, but he fell in love with the idea so much that he just created just another superhero genre, which we now know today as Super Sentai or Power Rangers. So yeah, so Super Sentai are technically Kamen Riders because of that. So yeah, there you go.
They was getting
There's my fun fact for the day.
cool because the Power Rangers were having too much fun. They was
bro, just put the casually slap the Thanos in there. You think I didn't catch that, but I caught it.
over here trying and making new moves on the spot. Like
Put a Thanos throwing it back. You really think I wouldn't catch that?
the Pink Ranger fight, they made quick work of Shouty. The Galaxy Pink hit her while falling, knocking her over, and the Space Pink came in, jumped down, and started blasting on Chick midair. Took her out in 2.5 seconds. Oh, and the Blue Psycho didn't fare any better as the two Blue Rangers were out here done whooping his butt, giving man his own taste of WWE moves. Hit him with a "Can you smell?"
With a rocket.
Code over to Psycho Black, who's fighting the two Black Rangers. Just to get kicked into the recycling bin. Okay, maybe Psycho Yellow doing a little better, and she got killed by a slingshot. Psycho
damn.
Red probably the one that actually put in the most work because he actually got a lick on his people. Backslapping them boys into different directions. But man, we're getting a little too cocky. He was trying to finish him up quick and made a mistake and ended up with a shot in his chest cavity. Like, my man, you're not 50 Cent. Many men want death upon you. And just for the hell of it, Magnum Defender was just over here beating up the minions, having them shaking in their boots. But to stay on topic, the Psycho Rangers realize they are cooked, coming to the realization that they might get turned into a pack once again. And it ain't about to be a floppy disk this time. Oh, and the Power Rangers wanted to make sure these boys didn't come back for a third time. So they went all out and didn't use just one, but two Power Ranger squad finishing moves. They was not about to deal with their enlargement form. They was
sorry, nah. You guys were too much of a menace last season. This is the only time we're ever going to see you motherfuckers. Goodbye.
Into them now.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
But with that, the Power Rangers were victorious, putting an end to the Psycho Rangers. Or was it? As the camera pans
I'm like, look at this. We ain't done yet.
over the desecrated body of the Psycho Rangers. Bum, bum, bum. Like I'm saying, the horror movie tropes were full effect this episode.
Like,
they really
it's
had the
full
"I'm
effect.
coming back, y'all"
In full
moment. Get ready
effect.
for the sequel. But yes, somehow Psycho Pink survived that onslaught of two finishers. She is built for tough. And you, the viewer, might be thinking, well, it's only one Psycho Ranger. What harm can she really do?
I don't know if you've seen the last video, but a lot.
We just saw all five of them get done in by two whole teams. And I totally understand that perspective, especially if you're new to Power Rangers or you're someone who just doesn't remember what happens next. But to finally bring up what I've been alluding to
I don't think I've seen Lost Galaxy.
video, the oversight of the Power Rangers from leaving Psycho Pink alive will lead to one of the most tragic and historical moments in Power Ranger history thus far. And I'm here to tell you about that saddening moment.
Isn't it, I think I remember something. Wasn't it that Pink died and she took over? Or am I thinking of another team?
You see, with Psycho Pink Ranger alive, she wasn't about to go deal with the rest of the Power Rangers. She just had her eyes set on destroying both of the Pink Rangers. Even though Divatox and Drakina really wanted her to put in work on all of them, she pulled a Pinocchio and said, no more strings on me. And she had her eyes set on the prize, and she goes out to look for the two remaining Pink Rangers and ends up catching one of them lacking, ranking up on jerkmates. He was really trying to give us nightmares with
bro, did you just come out of the PC?
This episode. But
bro, yo, FNAF jump scares be fucking insane. This is just another level of fucking jump scare. What the hell?
She gives girl the old handy banana and was able to drain all of her memories and techniques. In doing so, Psycho Pink realizes that there is a sword that could help her destroy the Power Rangers and take over the world. That item being the Savage Sword, stronger than all of the Power Rangers weapons combined. And she goes and makes her way over there, and the two Pink Rangers decide, hey, we need to go follow her, and letting the team to go and catch up with them while they go handle business. But the girls were too late as Psycho Pink done pulled out the Savage Sword, and this thing gotta be turning people to straight demons as her disrespect levels went up to 9,000. Psycho Pink was over here done bouncing these girls off the wall and slicing them up. Like my man, she went up to Space Pink and did a leg sweep with the sword. Oh nah, she was really trying to make Shouty into Charles Xavier out here.
No.
But she wasn't trying to let girl get up and recuperate. She done invaded her space and hit her with a back slap with a sword. Oh, and if it wasn't bad already, the sword just got bigger and thicker. Reason why is because every blow that she lands, the sword just becomes more and more powerful. But man, I gotta tell you, Psycho Pink gotta be a freakily, because if sucking up the Lost Galaxy Pink wasn't enough from earlier, she just starts sucking up the Space Pink again. Nah, Shouty really for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
And at this point, the Pink Rangers
She's giving them a suck.
need to run away and call for backup because they are just helping this girl get stronger and making the sword even bigger. Shouty done got the guts bladed.
Yeah, at this point in time, that motherfucker's about to become the Demon Slayer. I mean, not the Demon Slayer, the Dragon Slayer.
This point. Oh, and from there, Psycho Pink took being a demon literally, because as she stabs the Space Ranger's morpher, she done tried to summon hell itself. Nah, Shouty was over here calling up Beelzebub. But with its power, it recharged her and healed her up, and she was able to transform into her true monster self. Luckily, the Power Rangers arrived with both of their Megazords able to make quick work of her. But that wasn't the problem any longer, as the Savage Sword had too much power and was about to destroy everything. And this is where things get kind of serious and even shook me as a kid. As Kendrix, the Pink Lost Galaxy Ranger, realized that she's the only one that's able to save everyone at this moment. And in a desperate attempt to save her friends in the world, steps into the demonic circle of the Savage Sword with the energy that it's giving off, tearing her apart bit by bit, slowly crushing her. Knowing that she's made it this far and can't stop, puts all of her might and everything she has into a swing that can actually destroy the Savage Sword. And yes, she saved the day, but the recoil, the massive energy that it let off, ending up destroying Kendrix in the process, leading to the first ever
Power Ranger death.
Power Ranger death. And I ain't gonna lie to you, seeing this as a kid for the first time really did shock me, because
bro, that's sad as fuck though. I was like, I could have sworn it's like some Pink Rangers sacrificed themselves and someone took over for her. And I believe a villain character took over.
when you're growing up and you see all your favorite superheroes on TV, especially the Rangers, you think they're downright. So seeing one of these characters perish in front of you, it was a lot to take in as a kid. And honestly, I was sad and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. I've seen the Power Rangers lose fights and get back up and win, but to experience something so permanent, it kind of just hit different. And she was gone from every episode. I mean, luckily they did revive her later on, but as a kid who was just watching this week by week, I didn't know what was going on and it really felt permanent. But luckily for us as kids, I guess when the Power Rangers die, they become Force Ghosts as well. And Kendrix was able to tell her friends and us, the audience,
I'm okay. I'll always be here.
which is something Little Shaman definitely needed to hear at the time. But yes, the Psycho Rangers were the first villains to ever kill a Power Ranger. But before you go, I have a few quick things before I play the trailer. I'm going to list a few things off real quick, but I'll probably elaborate on them a little more either on a video, a community post, or a pinned comment. Number one, we have memberships now. This is for all the people that have asked to support us in different ways, and this is how y'all can do it. As all the proceeds from memberships and donations are going to go straight into production costs, so I can hopefully get some help around here. Two, we still are going to be doing a Green Psycho Ranger for this and making this into a whole trilogy, and hopefully bringing all the videos all into one big one later on. But since it's comic book only, we are going to have to try to adapt the comic book into our style, which I think will be awesome. Which brings me to my third point is that I still do have this trailer for you, but I want to give you a heads up that you might be seeing me dropping other Power Ranger content before this character that we cover, as there's so many things that I want to talk about with y'all, but I'll elaborate on that later. But without further ado, to ease your minds, y'all know since we were in Lost Galaxy, we were going to be covering the character y'all been blowing up my comment section about, and here he is.
Yeah, I was like, I knew we were gonna get something about was it Mega? What's his name? I forgot his name. So, anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.